Morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Good. Welcome, Daniel.
Max, very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Did you see the game or?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I think it was quite good.
Maximilian Hahn, how does it feel to finally be here?
Super exciting, super cool. I mean, the weather's nice. Couldn't be more perfect day to finally come in. So I'm super excited to be here and get started.
What are your first impression of Stockholm?
Fantastic. I mean, I haven't seen as much as I can, obviously, in a short time, but seen a couple of nice bakeries already, a couple of nice streets, a couple of nice restaurants. So yeah, not much, but I liked it.
And Kaknäs, a very special place for many supporters. What do you think?
It's really nice, a good working atmosphere, so fantastic infrastructure. People here are super nice, so couldn't be a better start.
Could you tell us about your background and how you would describe your leadership style?
Yeah, so I started as an assistant coach at my hometown club Dynamo Dresden in the second Bundesliga, moved to Darmstadt and switched to a more recruitment, scouting-based role, meaning I became a coordinator and some sort of head of analysis, head of analytics there, and recruitment coordinator. Then moved on to Werder Bremen into the Bundesliga after the promotion year with Darmstadt and then Bremen, and joined in a similar role, coordinator, scouting, recruitment, and then I joined West Ham United in 2024 to become first head of technical recruitment and then later on head of recruitment. My leadership style is open, communicative, transparent. I want to get everyone involved. I want to hear everyone's opinion. I want to form the strongest opinion, work better prepared, more detail-oriented than anyone else ideally. And my room's always open. Whoever, you can always come to me, you can always text me, you can always call me. So I want to have a good relationship with everyone, and everything we're going to do we're going to do it together.
And what convinced you to come to Djurgården?
Well, I had fantastic conversations with Erik and Hampus initially. It's an absolutely fantastic club, such a strong supporter base in a super city in terms of loving football, but also quality of living. But in general, it's how proud the club is, how big it is historically, but also recently, and the strong foundation we already have to build on.
So, how do you see the club's current position?
I think we have a very, very strong foundation for success in an infrastructure point of view, but also from a sporting perspective within the team. There are always things you can improve, but that's normal in football, and that's what we're trying to do, improve constantly. And if we get the details right and our willingness to work on the details and the small wins every single day, I'm pretty sure we're going to find success, or even more success, very soon.
What kind of changes can support expect to see with you as director of football?
We're going to be more detail-oriented. Like I said before, I'm absolutely obsessed with details. I think the greatest people in history, really not only in sports but in other arts and so on, are in love with details and are obsessed by details, and help you find the wins in everything you do on a daily basis. And that's what I want to bring, wins every single day, not just what happens on the weekend, which is obviously the most important thing for all of us, but how do we get there? What is the work we're doing to get there? How is the quality of our work on the way to the win on the weekend, ideally? So we're going to be more detailed, ideally faster than anyone else, better, more structured, and that's what we're aiming to do.
And a lot of supporters are very interested in the transfer windows. And are we going to have more activity during this summer?
We're going to have a healthy lot of activity. I don't know if more or less than what was expected from the supporters, but there are things to do, of course, and we're going to make sure these are the right things. We don't want to just make moves for the sake of making moves. We want to do the right thing that's good for the club, that's good for the group, good for the coach, and good for all of us.
Djurgården is a club with rich history and very passionate supporters. How would it be to work in that environment?
I'm really looking forward to it. I think I said it in the past, I was really looking towards coming back into a very supporter-based club, and a club that's actually owned by its members and by its supporters. So I'm super excited to get in touch with everyone. I've just heard how open the training ground is, and how people are always coming in to have interaction with the staff, the players, and just to watch training and be part of that. And I really look forward to being part of that big group we are all in.
Is something you missed in the Premier League, I guess.
Yeah, it is. Premier League is super shut off. So the only interaction you can have with supporters is literally when you drive out and they're waiting for you to sign shirts or so on. But there's no interaction. There's no, sometimes you meet people on the streets, of course, and they ask you something, but it's not as good as here. You know, you just come, you just spend time here, you have a good time, you enjoy it with your family, watch training, and you're really close to the club you love. So I really love that, and I really look forward to seeing everyone come.
And here at Kaknäs you can have a Swedish fika with the supporters.
Yeah, then absolutely, love to. We have a thing called Kaffee and Kuchen in Germany, which is similar. It's not specifically a cinnamon bun, but it's 3 o'clock roundabout. You have a coffee and have a cake. So maybe not the same, but similar.
What are you looking forward to most in your role as director of football?
Really working with everyone, and that can be obviously the players, the boys, the coaching staff, the whole support staff around that, all the very passionate and qualified people that work here, the supporters like we just spoke about. I really want to work with everyone. I really want us to be a strong group that works towards one goal, which is winning as much as possible and being open and transparent in the same way as much as possible. So I really look forward to doing that as a group and with everyone together.
And last question, do you have a message to the supporters?
Let's just get to work, let's work together and let's win.
Maximilian Hahn, welcome to Djurgården.
Thank you very much.